Hey y'all, welcome to the vloggy where LXS turns this basic makeup look into an e-girl look. As some of you guys know, ACUK and I just released a cover of Veracity from Overlord, and I had tried e-girl makeup for the first time like ever. I was going for a really playful look while I was doing that, so I figured that look would have fit the song. I actually have been sick all week, so I haven't been able to record any vocals. So here I am, just doing a vloggy. So next week, I promise that I will have more music out. But before we continue, I just want to remind you guys that I will be flying over to the UK in a couple of weeks to perform with Damage at Leeds Anime and Gaming Con. I've never been to Europe before, and I also have never met my bandmates before in person, so I'm really excited to meet them as well. So please look forward to more stuff. So to start this, I already have like a pretty red makeup look going on, so I kind of want to wear red contacts. The only red contacts that I have right now are my Sharingan contacts, so here we go. For those of you guys that are a little squeamish about people putting things in their eyes, I will edit this out. Right, well, they're in, and as you guys can see, they are extremely vibrant, almost in a very comical kind of way. I do wish that they looked a little more natural. They literally look like plastic in my eyes. But the Sharingan pattern really does pop out. These contacts are from Lens Suite, and no, this is not a sponsored gig at all. I would like to make the eyeshadow a little more red. I'm going to use this palette, which is NYX Ultimate Edit, and I'm legitimately just going to take the red that's right there and go for it. I'm going to start off with a smaller, fluffier brush, just because this is a super pigmented shadow, so I don't want to go in too much right from the get-go. I'm just gonna add it in like so. I have hooded eyes, so I want to push the color a little bit above my crease so that when I open my eyes like this, the shadow still shows. Now that I packed a little more red up on this upper lid, and I'm not going to even stress about the eyeliner right now because I'm gonna go over it anyway, because the e-girl eyeliner is thick. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush. I'm going to just blend it out a little bit more. I'm gonna go back with the little brush, and I'm actually going to add some of this red to the bottom. After that, I'm gonna use the same palette. I'm actually gonna use a different brush too. I'm gonna go to the purple that's right next to it, and I'm going to smoke it out at the bottom. So with the e-girl look, one of the staples is a big eye. So when I'm putting this shadow on, I'm actually going to avoid using or touching the waterline so that we can make the eye look bigger. With that same note, I'm not going to go all the way to the inner corner. Next, I'm going to take a white eyeliner, make sure it's freaking clean, and I'm going to line the waterline with it. If you do it in the stupid order that I just did it, it's gonna get dirty again real fast, so I would say clean it in between things as needed. Eyes are suddenly bigger. Next order of business is eyeliner. For most days, I usually prefer gel liner just because they tend to stay longer, but just for the purpose of this video, I'm gonna use Maybelline Master Precise All Day. It's just easy because it's a pen. I'm basically going to take what I have now and make it even bigger. I'm gonna take this wing, oh my god. I'm gonna take this wing and I'm gonna get pretty close to my eyebrow, just like that, so you can see the difference already. Because I have slightly hooded eyes, the goal is to make it so that this point right here goes straight across. Keep it open the way that it is, go straight across to where that line is. Crease, open it, and then I'm going to connect it down, and I'm going to fill her up. Don't open your eyes too quickly though, because with this pen it's still going to be wet. Since I'm not super familiar with this, I've literally only done this makeup one other time. I'm a little shy about going really like far into how big this wing should be. So from here, I'm actually going to line the bottom, like I said, not at the waterline, just so that it is darker, more solid. So the shadow, like if I use eyeshadow, it loses the darkness of the line. Next order of business is the not falsies, but like fake eyelashes that I'm gonna put at the bottom. Okay, I need a for real mirror. I had 3 last time, so I think I'm just gonna do 3 again. So all I'm doing is I'm gonna make little tiny triangles. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, that definitely is crooked. Oh my god, that's fine. I'm gonna put the actual for real falsies on last though, just because they get in the way. To add on to this red theme, I'm gonna go back into the NYX palette. I'm going to use it on my nose because I don't have a red blush. I normally use like a more coral blush on my normal looks just because that color just suits me better. So I'm gonna go in first right at the bottom, and I'm essentially going to follow the contour that I already put for my previous look. I'm actually gonna contour more. Now I'm losing it. I'm losing my nose. So with the e-girl look, it always feels like the goal is to look like a cute little anime girl. So I'm gonna give myself a cute little anime girl nose. So with that, I'm gonna take a bigger, fluffier brush. I'm gonna pinch it a little bit because it's too big for this color. So I'm just gonna pinch it so that it only touches the red. Start from the high point, and it's gonna be pretty dense over there because it's a lot of blush. Go into the apples on my cheeks. I'm trying not to fully get it real thick outside of my nose so that there's a difference between my nose and my cheeks. Dance over the bridge of my nose just a little bit. Then the next part, I'm gonna use a highlighter. The one that I'm gonna use is Walk on Air from ColourPop. It's a little broken, but it's like this. This is what it looks like. But I'm gonna go in with that same fluffy brush, and I'm going to go highlight the inside of the face. I'm gonna take my finger, scoop out some of that highlight, put it on my nose, the tip of my nose, and on the bridge of the nose. I'm also gonna take some and put it on my high point as well. There you go. Blush is all done, highlight is all done, eyes are pretty much done. Next I'm gonna go in with the lips. I wouldn't normally use this like on a regular day if I really wanted to stay, mostly because it doesn't stay. However, it feels really good on the lip and it looks really good when it's on, but it's the Kylie Jenner Velvet Liquid Lipstick. I'm gonna use the brightest of reds. With this particular e-girl look that I'm going for, it's gonna be concentrated in the middle and then it's gonna kind of gradient out. With it, I'm gonna connect my Cupid's bow so that it goes over like that. Overline my top lip a bit. And then there is the basic outline of the bottom lip, where it should be. So I'm pretty much gonna leave it like that because I'm gonna go in with this shimmery gloss by Artistry. It has a little bit of the plumping in it, so there's that. I'm gonna go from the outside of my lip towards the inside, like so. Okay, it was a really neat idea for this to have a light, but it literally bothers me sometimes because I can't see. Like, as weird as that is, I can't see with the stinking light shining on my mouth. Don't go too far in with the pink and push from the outside in. So even with the way that it is right now, I still also kind of want to put a bit more of my foundation on the outside corners of my lips just so that it thins it out on the outsides. Just the tiniest of bit, just to pick it up. I don't even know if you can tell the difference, but I can. There you go. So last but not least are the falsies. So the falsies that I have are ones that I actually got at Walmart during Halloween. They're really thick, they're really long, and they have very pronounced lash groups. I don't know what you call them, lash clumps. I will say if you're looking for like nice quality lashes though, like these low-key are not it because they're very like inflexible. But at the same time that kind of works for this look anyway, mostly because I'm not gonna put it right on top of my actual lash line, so it's not gonna follow the curve of my eye. It's gonna follow more the shape of the liner that we're doing. So I'm not a makeup guru, as we all know. However, like upon doing dance competitions, I at least know how to put on fake eyelashes. So you wait for them to get tacky. You don't want to glob them on. Like you literally just put enough to cover the edge. You wait a bit for it to get tacky before you put it on. Otherwise you're gonna sit there forever holding your lashes together. I also already had mascara on, but please don't forget to put mascara on before you put your lashes. God, these are heavy. These particular lashes, I actually start from the inner corner, which is where I struggle the most with keeping my falsies on. I start where I want the inner corner to be, and then I go out, and even if it lifts in the front, I at least know where this part ends. Press them together if you need to. Brush up as well if you need to. I usually don't do this though until it is a little more dry, so that it can hold that shape more without falling off of the entire lid. Falsies are in. Now, my eyes are super big. While it's drying, I guess let's do something with my hair. I know for the Veracity video, I curled it and put it in pigtails, but that is a lot of stinking work. So I would much rather just straighten the hair and go from there, or at least straighten my bangs to this curve, because I tuck my hair behind my ear a lot, so like there's this weird bump that goes on there. I have this itty bitty teeny weeny infinity gold straightener. It heats up pretty quick, which is nice, but since it is so tiny, there's no other option except for on and off. Like you can't change the temperature or anything. So I think I'm gonna part down the middle and then do something with my bangs. I've learned not to worry too much about my bangs, mostly because they are infuriating. I wanted a little volume with the bangs, but I hate these end parts because I don't like how poofed out they get on the sides. So I'm actually going to flip it the other way around, like this guy. Oh, that's too much. Ah! Oh my god, I totally messed it. Messed it up. No worries, no worries. Okay, there we go. Do kind of like an old-fashioned, like Japanese delinquent hairstyle, but only inspired by. I can't really pull that off, I don't think. And that is it. That is my e-girl look. If you don't start a conversation. That was it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please continue supporting this channel, ACUK's channel, Damage's channel, and all our social media. All the links will be down below, and yeah, I can't wait to see the UK. Sing with you soon.